Hi mathematicians! Before we get started on our new lesson today, I forgot to mention something from yesterday's lesson. If you go to the back of your math journal, where there's thicker pages than the rest of the book, you'll see on activity sheet 9 that there are fact triangles for the multiplication squares that we did yesterday. So if you'd like to look at those in your math journal, that's where they are. Don't feel like you have to cut them out and practice them every day and memorize them. That's not what I want. But if you want to go look at them, try them out every once in a while, to see if they help you remember some of the facts, great. Okay, so we'll go on to our next lesson today, which is called the turnaround rule. So the turnaround rule is that you can reverse or turn around the factors that are being multiplied together and you still get the same product. So let me break that down for you, what that means. It said that if we use the same factors and we just switch around or turn around what is being multiplied, we'll still get the same answer. So look here, 3 times 4 equals 12. And then I switched around the 4 and the 3 and the 4 to be 4 times 3 equals 12. Same answer, we just flipped around those two first numbers. Okay, now I'm going to try it and I'll show you that this rule always works. I'll prove it to you, okay? We're going to prove it by using multiplication arrays. Now, I already used a dice. Oops. There it is, okay. I already used a dice and I rolled a 5 and a 6, so those are the two numbers that I'm going to use for my multiplication sentence right here. Okay, so two numbers I'm multiplying together, or my factors, are 5 and 6. So 5 times 6 equals, I don't know what it equals yet, so I'm just going to leave that part blank. And then I'm going to make my array. Remember, the first number in the sentence is how many rows there are, and the second number in the sentence are how many there are in each row. So there are going to be 5 rows, so I need to zoom in. 5 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6 in each row. So I already have 1 in that row, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And make sure that there are 6 in each row. Okay. Now, to find that answer, I'm good at counting by 5, so I'm just going to count by 5. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I did 5 6 times, so that answer is 30. And now, to prove to you that the turnaround rule works, I'm going to flip my 5 and 6 around and see if I still get 30. So now I'll make the 6 go first. So 6 times 5. And I'm going to wait to put what it equals until I look at my array. So first number is the amount of rows you have. So 6, there's going to be 6 rows. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Second number is how many there are in each row. So there's 5 in each row. So I already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I do that for the rest of them. Okay. Now I'm just going to count up by 5s again because that's my best strategy for me. So I'm gonna count up by 5 6 times. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Look, my answer for my product is the same on each number sentence. And the way that you can kind of check this would be, I'm going to do it on this first one up here because mine are a little bit more messy. But if I were to take this array right here and put it on top of this array over here and turn it, oops, does it fit exactly on top? Yes, it does. And that just proves that the turnaround rule is just flipping it sideways. Okay, it's the same exact amount of numbers. It's just flipped sideways. All right. Okay, let me do another one, and then I'll have you guys try this on your own. The other factors I rolled were a 2 and a 4. Okay, so it doesn't matter which one goes first on your number sentence because you're going to be flipping around. You'll use them both at some point, but I'm just going to start with the 2 and then times 4 equals, I know what it equals, but I'm going to wait on that part. Okay, and then I'm going to make my arrays. First number means how many rows there are, and the second number is how many are in each row. So first I'll do how many rows. There's 2 rows, and then there are 4 in each row. So 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, good, and 1, 2, 3, 4 in this row. Awesome. So since it's such a small number, I can just count up how many x's I have, and I can see that I have 8 x's. So 8 would be my answer. Now let's prove that the turnaround rule is going to work over here. So I just take that 2 and the 4 and I flip them around. So since I did the 2 first last time, I'm going to do the 4 first this time. And then multiply it by 2. Oops. Multiply it by 2 and see if it equals 8. All right, first number tells us how many rows. So we have 4 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, with 2 in each row. So I already have 1 in the row. Now I have 2, and I do that for each of them. Okay, I can already see that I have 8 total x's. So yes, the turnaround rule works every time. I can check that again to see if my array will line up with it, with my other one. And I need to, oopsie, what did I just do? Oh, I see what I did. I need a paste image. Okay, and then I can turn it this way to see if that will be the same on top. Since mine are like super messy and they're not dots like up above, it's not going to look exactly perfect, but I can tell that there's not any extras hanging off the side or any extras on the bottom. You can tell that it's the same amount going sideways, but just flipped. Isn't that cool? All right, so today for your guys' practice page, they already give you the sentences that you're going to use on the first 2. So here's your first number sentence, and then you have to say right here, you have to do the turnaround rule with this number sentence that they gave you. And same with this one. Number 2, there's the number sentence and make the turnaround rule on that side. Okay, do your arrays just like me. The first number is the number of rows. Second number are how many are in each row. And then you'll do that the same for the turnaround rule over here. Okay, and then tell someone why the turnaround rule works. And then on number 4, you can pick a multiplication fact that you feel like you need to practice, and then write a strategy of how you can figure it out. So just pick one and tell me what strategy you would use to find the answer. Okay? So go ahead and try this, and good.